How's my sound?
Sounds good.
How's my camera?
It's all right.
My visuals good?
Yeah.
And then let's do it like we always do at this time. Shout out to my sound man. Shout out to my cameraman. Even though I know it's an insult to call them a cameraman and a sound man because they are a film crew. What they do is take whatever I have in my mind and bring it to reality on film. Shout out to GT Vision. Because what they are is a film crew. And we got to know in business, because these guys, GT Vision, that's the film crew that make us look good on film. What they do, they come prepared. They come on time. And that's what this platform is about. This platform is about artists and entrepreneurs. And when we find our entrepreneurs that's doing what they do, that respect their passion, it's our job to support them, go all out for them, you know, share whatever they got going on. Because it's like we're afraid. Like you be on Instagram, you're afraid to like their video or make a comment. And it's key to do that. That's what this platform, the Social Corner Podcast, that's what we are about.
Supporting and uplifting, up and coming.
Empowering independent artists and entrepreneurs, no matter what they're into. Yeah. This is the platform for them. So I'm not afraid. They be saying, oh, Black, oh, you kiss GT Vision ass. All the time, you always talking about GT Vision this, you always shouting him out. Is he a sponsor? Is he paying you? No, he's not paying me. It's my job as an entrepreneur when he's doing his job to give him the big up. They say, oh, you kissing his ass. I look at them directly in the eyes and I said, so what? I'm kissing his ass. They said, you doing that to keep his rates, your rates low. You doing that to keep the rates low. I said, so motherfucking what?
You're under here.
So motherfucking what? I'm keeping my rates. That's what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I got a sound man in Florida. Shout out to my sound man, Chris, at the Podcast Fixer. He's fixed my sound. You damn right. White boy down. He's my favorite white boy. Shout out to Podcast Chris. The nigga keep my sound right. Right? He said that nigga passionate about sound.
That's a
the
fact.
Nigga busy. He take me on out like pro bono. That mean free. Nigga don't charge me. He ain't free. But what he do is he looks out for me. I call him. He's passionate about sound.
That's a fact.
So what he do is he give me a long conversation. I don't like the sound. It's distorted. You're talking too loud. Or you're doing this and that. I appreciate you, Chris. And I appreciate all the entrepreneurs that's out there that's doing what they're doing. And they're passionate about what they're doing. I don't care what you're doing. You're passionate about what you're doing. That's what this platform is about. Support the entrepreneurs that's doing their thing. Because I'm in business. And I run across a lot of people that don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
And then with the people that know what they doing, they don't give a fuck about how they doing it. So it's my job and our job. When you find somebody that know what they doing, let's support those people.
That's why I say don't chase money, chase your passion. Your passion gonna bring money.
Automatically.
That's a fact.
And with that said, enough of GT Vision.
GT Passion.
Let me talk about me. This is my platform. The Social Corner Podcast. My name is Tommy Israel. My mother didn't give me that name. I gave myself that name with the hope that I can stand by it, I can live by it, and if I ever step out my lane, I know that there's a train that will run me over that let me know, nigga, you lame. Stay in your lane. With that, I'm clear.
I'm the freak, man.
What kind of freak are you?
Freak of motivating, freak of getting niggas jobs and keeping them out of trouble.
Keeping them out of trouble.
That's a fact.
Because them niggas is crazy out there.
That's a fact.
Them young boys is crazy out there.
Niggas is riding loose,
them
man.
niggas do for the smallest shit, they do the craziest things.
For nothing.
And it's so much going on out there.
Yeah.
It's so much money that you can make in all kinds of lanes.
Yeah.
That you don't have to be out there doing shit that's insane.
Like the drug thing, that shit is like crazy because it's like, that shit is so fucked up. It's like, what are y'all doing? Y'all niggas better go get a job.
Get a
like,
fucking job, B.
The game is over.
Get a fucking job, man.
The game is over.
This is the Social Corner Podcast, man. And our platform is to make sure that entrepreneurs and independent artists, I don't care what kind of artist you are, you could be a painter, you could be a dancer, you could be a rapper. That's what we about, building a platform that y'all come on and inspire you, empower you to come here,
uplift you,
and do your thing, man.
Yeah.
The process. You gotta struggle through that process. You gotta love the process.
Gotta love the process.
Dude shit on me all the time when I ask him to come to my podcast. But I love the process of it all.
They shit on me all the time. I send them links, they don't write back.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm happy because like now I know like when I hit, don't respond then, boy.
When y'all hit, nigga, you a bitch.
Yeah.
I know I wasn't supposed to say that because my man in Kentucky, I got the white boy in Kentucky, I tell you about him all the time. He's like, stop saying that. Stop saying the B word. Stop saying the N word. You're not going to get no corporate sponsors. I said, but I'm about my targeted market.
Yeah.
They understand what a bitch is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
they
a fact.
understand what the N word is. And I know I got to cut that N word out.
Yeah.
Because I know better as an old head. But, man.
We do what we want on this shit.
Hey, man, this is my platform.
That's a fact.
Shit, I bootstrap this money all the time. My wife be like, boy, she look at the bank account. She said, where's the money? I said, I shot the podcast. She said, motherfucker, you shot a podcast? You casting what? I said, no, it's a podcast. What cast? Who? Pico? Nigga, you better pay the rent. But this is my podcast. This is my platform. So I'm going to do what I want to do, man.
That's a fact.
And I was looking for an app because you're a fly dude. You come with all this fly shit and all these $1,800 jeans and all this shit. I be like, you ain't no rapper. You ain't A Boogie. I know A Boogie, your man, and Don Q and all these rapper niggas future. But where you getting all these $1,800 for some fucking jeans? These are Don Gugadago. Who the fuck is Don Gugagango? I don't know. Right?
That's a fact.
You know, and I understand that because that's the youth. Because I did what I did at that time.
I'm working though.
I understand that.
I ain't selling no drugs or nothing.
I know you're working hard.
That's a fact.
Now, nigga, I need a job. You work 2 weeks for $1,800. What? $1,800? Your 2 months rent or your whole pay on some jeans?
That shit work itself out though.
I know it do.
That shit work itself out.
So I say, damn. So I understand what the youth go through because that's y'all lane, and I gotta stay in my lane.
Yeah.
And I say that to say, damn, I can't do what you do. You can't do what I do because we in different lanes.
You know what they say? I can hang out with you, but you can't hang out with me.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Facts. And I like that.
That's a fact.
Because that's what I tell you all the time.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And that's dope. And when we think about it, we go back to the fact that I'm like, damn. Nice recovery. Cool. So when we go to the fact, I say, damn, we got to be who we are. Stay in your lane. Be who you are. Be proud of who you are. We get so caught up in the Instagram and all that crazy stuff that you worrying about what they doing on Instagram. Some filtered pictures. Or they only show you the good times. But they're not showing you the bad times. Why they not doing that? Stop getting caught up what they doing. Do what you doing. Right? And that's the good part of all about it, man. That's our platform. This is the Social Corner podcast. You can catch us on iTunes,
YouTube.
That's right. And we
Google Play.
Google Play is
That's
okay.
a fact.
Google Play is okay. I love Google. Google is the smartest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah.
Everything that going on.
You could talk to that shit.
Joe, I caught a flat. I couldn't even fix a flat. I said, you know what? I Googled how to fix a flat. The nigga told me how to fix a flat.
Remember I caught the flat in the Max? I had to Google that shit.
How you fix a flat? Nigga gave you step by step how to fix a flat. I fixed the flat and kept on rolling.
That's a fact.
And that's the good thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I always say I'm an 88 nigga to the heart. Right? But I said in the 88 we had cracks. Y'all dudes right now.
Internet.
Y'all got the internet. It ain't no comparison.
That's a fact.
Can't compete. Right?
That's a fact.
And that's dope, man. And I appreciate everybody come out and support the Social Corner podcast. I mean, all the downloads. We on iTunes now. Yeah. We on YouTube.
Thank you for the views on YouTube. Man, man.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
The views picking up, man.
I'm gonna get down to some serious shit right now. I was looking through the closet because the young nigga be having me competing. And I was looking at what I'm gonna wear. And I was looking through the closet and I ain't have no money. Because I ain't got a whole bunch of money. Because I ain't no drug dealer. I ain't all this crazy shit. We work hard.
That's a fact.
We work hard to bootleg our money together to where we could shoot this podcast.
That's a fact.
And I couldn't afford to buy extra clothes and shit. So I was looking through the closet and I came across an outfit. This outfit I got on today. yeah, true. This outfit I got on today. I ain't gonna lie to you. This outfit I got on today, I was looking through the closet and it reminded me of the first interview I ever did when I came home.
That's why that shit looks so familiar. That's why that shit looks so familiar.
Yes.
I was bugging like this nigga look wild familiar with this shit on.
No, what? Because my man Plot told me. He said, my man Plot said, I got a man. He said, my man doesn't wear his clothes twice because he already took the pictures on Instagram. So he don't want to wear the clothes again. So he sells him the clothes because he don't want to wear them again because he can't take the pictures on Instagram. Because they were like, oh, you had that picture on 3 weeks ago when you shot the picture.
Well, that's why my followers down.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm closing on a century old. I know I look young. I'm in the gym and shit. I'm in the gym and shit. He said the nigga don't want to wear the clothes, so he sells me the clothes. Cool. I said, I'm going to wear this shit again. I looked at it and I said, damn, this was the first outfit I went for my first interview ever. It was with my man Bogy. Fritz.
Moment of silence for Bogy.
Fritz Donaldson. Check it out. He gave me my first opportunity to interview him. This before the podcast, before I knew about podcast. Shout out to Nori.
Yeah,
shout out to your man Tax Stone. Look at the camera when you say Tax Stone.
Tax Stone.
Shout out to Tax Stone. They motivated because people are motivated by two things. They're motivated by inspiration or desperation. And we was inspired by Tax Stone and Nori with them doing their podcast. Even though we know other people was doing their podcast before them. But this is who we know.
That's the closest to our target market.
And so we picked up from them. So Bogy gave me my first opportunity to do a interview with him. See, Bogy was a gentleman who had been shot 19 times. He wasn't shot at 19 times, but he was hit 19 times. And he wound up in a wheelchair. Yeah. He gave me his first opportunity to interview him about gang violence and everything. And it was the outfit I wore. And Bogy was close to me. And me and Bogy was close. And I did my first interview for some independent channel on cable with Bogy about Stop the Violence for Children. Bogy passed away. This show is dedicated to Bogy, and I'm not trying to kill the the show. Because Bogy would want us to celebrate him.
Rest in peace, Bogy.
He would want us to clap up. Let's clap up for Bogy. That nigga would want us to clap up for that nigga, man. This was the outfit I wore when I interviewed Bogy. If you go to YouTube, I always wanted to be a street kid. That was his interview. I always wanted to be a street kid. That's two, like the number 2, B, the letter B, a street kid. He gave me that first opportunity, and I appreciate it. What happened, we had a fallout years later. And he called me. He said, I'm dying of cancer. You can't talk to a dying man? And I'm thinking, nigga got cancer. Nigga be all right. 2-3 years. Nigga dying 2-3 years. I never called him. He passed away. The point I'm saying, love those that's here now. Yeah. Love those individuals that's here now.
Before it's too late.
Because I feel it. I walk with that. Because I didn't call him because some punk-ass fallout. Some punk-ass fallout. I didn't call Bogy. And I feel that in my heart. Because I can't say sorry. I can't say I love you. I can't say thank you. And that's our problem now. We too hard to say thank you. It's too hard to say sorry. Tell your wife you love her. Tell her, babe, this food tastes delicious. You know what I'm saying? Tell her you love her now. Don't wait till the last minute. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for the last minute to say that. Tell her you love her now. Call your grandmother. If she's living, say, Grandma, I love you. Say, Dad, I know you've been smacking crack. Dad, I know you've been smoking crack for 30 years, but I love you, Dad. That might be the thing that get him off crack. It's okay. But tell your daughter you love her. Tell your sons.
Tell your friends, man.
You never know. You're not promised. You're not promised.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So with that, I'm clear. I just want to express that. I know we got a show to do. We got some special guests in the motherfucker. So I didn't want to dim the mood, but I had to dedicate this show to Bogy just to say, man, I love you, bro. No matter when you in heaven, I know you with you in heaven. You in your wheelchair. I hope God took you out that wheelchair. That you in heaven floating around because you love the girls.
Yeah.
You with the beautiful angels. I know everybody. All the angels are gorgeous in heaven. You with them. So I just want to say, Bogy, I love you. I appreciate you giving me my first opportunity. Love you, Bogy.
Rest in peace, Bogy.
Well, we got some special guests here tonight. I got this young lady that I've met coming across my path. And she was telling me, I ran across her, she was doing beauty products, right? So I bought some beauty products. Shit was on the money. I said, I gotta get you on my podcast. So I've been beating her down to come to my podcast. And I appreciate that she's here today. She was busy. She had an accident in her car. She had an accident and she still came. She said, my son is sick. I don't know if I can make it. And she helped her son get all she can to stabilize her son. And she called her daughter and her oldest son in to take care of the kid. She had an accident. Her car looked all crazy. She still rolled in. The fender was all bent. Everything was and she still made it. That's a beautiful thing. I appreciate it. Can I introduce my guest?
Introduce your guest.
Can I introduce my guest for making it all the way here today?
That's a fact.
Let me introduce my guest then. Her name is C. Mecca. Mecca,
C. Mecca.
C.
All right.
How are you, Miss, today?
I'm doing good and yourself.
I'm good.
That's good.
You sure you good?
I'm positive.
How good are you?
I'm very good.
Very good. You must be making money.
Can't you tell?
Clap it up for the entrepreneurs. Clap it up for the entrepreneurs. Miss Mecca.
Yes.
Who are you, Miss Mecca?
I'm Mecca. Born and raised in Harlem, but now I live in Queens.
Oh, you live in Queens.
Yes.
What took you across that bridge?
Change.
Change?
Change. I like change. Change is good.
Change is good. Change is good. So you grew up in Harlem. Is that hustle? It made you hustle?
Yeah. Definitely. Harlem made me a hustler.
Okay.
And I took what I learned from the street and applied it to my business.
Apply it to your business. What is your business? Look how she said, my business. What is your business?
My business is about making all natural beauty products for all natural beauties in the world, as well as the men.
Ooh, the men? So I'm not gonna feel. I'm not gonna feel feminine.
No, you're not gonna feel feminine.
It's good beauty products.
Definitely.
Will it make me handsome?
Yeah, it will help.
You sure?
I'm positive.
And then I gotta buy some of this stuff. Do you send it out to China to get it done? How do you?
No, I do it from my kitchen, handmade. Everything is handmade.
You don't do nothing from no damn kitchen. You trying to fool me?
Handmade. Everything is handmade. I touch everything, all the ingredients from the heart. Just like when you cook food from the heart, I make my products from the heart.
Wow.
What? From the kitchen?
From my kitchen.
She said from the kitchen.
That's a lie.
And I mean, that's your lie. Oh, what he said? He said,
that's a lie.
You ain't saying loud enough.
That's
You
a
talking
lie.
all light, shy nigga. See, that's the problem with these light-skinned niggas. These light-skinned niggas, they talking all shy and shit. From the lab. From the lab. You gotta say that shit from the lab.
That's a fact.
So you put these things together, so it's all natural. You're telling us
all natural products, no chemicals, no toxins, all natural from the earth.
From the earth,
yeah.
Because I know you could buy some shit from China.
Oh no,
that they be making shit that double up shit.
No, no.
I ain't selling. No. I ain't been in the game. I wasn't in the game for a long time, like the drug game. And they would do some shit that whip it up
to make it more.
And make all this cut and everything.
No.
The Chinese be doing that.
No.
And I love the Chinese.
No, I don't do that.
Yao Ming and all that. I love the basketball. Yao Ming, the basketball player. I love the Chinese be doing some shit.
Nah,
them niggas bootleg some shit.
Nah, there's nothing bootleg about that.
Okay, so
all raw materials. All 100% natural, essential oils, organic oils. Natural herbs like the lavender on the soap.
Ooh, she said lavender, and she picked it up. She said lavender on the soap. Promoting her joint. I feel like. So this is the soap?
Yes, it is. Okay. I make soap in my kitchen as well.
Okay. How did you actually do it? Like, what's your process?
The process is mixing the oil.
If it's a trick, don't tell us that everybody starts mixing.
Right,
You're making a couple money. I know you're getting a couple dollars. Don't be telling me all your secrets. But
I just mix everything in the kitchen. Like I said, I weigh it on the scale. I boil it.
You weigh it on the scale. Your boyfriend and he was in the game. You talking about you weighed it on the scale and all that.
You gotta be perfect. You gotta have a certain amount of ounces to go with a certain amount of ounces of oil, or else it's going to be a disaster. So.
How you make it solid like a soap?
It gotta sit for like 3 weeks.
You freeze it or just natural?
Natural. Once you wrap it in the plastic, it does its own thing and it becomes hard soap.
Wow. Can I ask you, what is your products for? Like cleansing or?
This is just this is just 2 products. I have body scrubs. I have oils for your hair. And I have facial scrubs as well.
Facial scrubs.
And these is just my scented shea butters, and I have plain ones too for those that don't want the scent.
Clap it up for the shea butter.
Yeah.
Clap it up for the shea butter. That shea butter. I got a special guest. I got a special guest named Sharon Bond. And this lady, I know this lady for like 30 years, 30 years, man. Stay looking the same as she looked at 30 years ago. So she must know some secret about shea butter. That must be why she looking so good all these years. And I appreciate her. That's my homegirl, Sharon Bond. Clap it up for me, Sharon Bond. Sharon Bond. So let me ask you this. Let me take you back. Are you always an entrepreneur?
No, I wasn't. I was working for the post office.
Post office is okay, cool job. You don't get a lot of money, but you get some money.
It's
you get
overrated.
It's overrated. Okay. So what happened at the post office? Because men are motivated by desperation or inspiration. What happened at the post office that allowed you to go to this? Or are you still at the post office?
No, I'm not at the post office. No.
Okay.
I got hurt on the job, and they was giving me a hard time to pay me. So I had to figure out how I'm gonna feed my family. So I just sat down and did my research for weeks. And this is what I came up with. And once I came up with the idea, everything starts with the mind. I produced it into reality. And I put it out there, starting with my coworkers. And then that's where it's supposed to be.
Produced into reality.
Oh, my God. What did she say? Clap it up. She said, this is for all the entrepreneurs out there. She said it started with the mind. The difference is that all of us have so many great ideas, but we don't execute it. She said it started with the mind, and it started with my coworkers. It started with the mind, and then it started with the coworkers, and she did it. Can you tell me about your first sale?
My first sale was at work. My coworkers, they support me because of the type of person I am. They know my word, I'm good for it, and I just presented it to them, and they was like, "How much is it? What it do?" They didn't even know what does it do. It's good. You good? We want it. So
can I ask you a question? What because it was some point that you was just trying something new.
Yeah.
At what point did you say, "Nah, this is it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it to another level."
All right. Because everything I do, I gotta try it out first. Me and my family, we try it first. And once we try it out first, and we get to go. That's when I
put it on the streets.
That's dope. That's a dope fucking. Excuse my language. That's a dope formula. That's a dope formula.
Okay, can we ask a question?
Oh, and the audience want to ask a question.
Let me ask this question.
Can you ask a question? Can we get her on the air? What is the question?
Prior to you creating the soap, the lotions, the skincare, facial, did you notice yourself personally the difference between buying a bar of Dove soap, which, regular folks, they go to the CVS and all that and buy the regular product, compared to the product that you're cooking in your kitchen in that special pot? Because we was just talking about the special pot.
Yeah, it's definitely a special pot.
Yep, it's the red pot. Did you notice the difference in your skin texture? Because African Americans, we have that red undertone. We don't require much, but we require enough. So did you notice the difference?
Yes, I did notice the difference. That's why I say when I do make a product, I don't just make it that day and then promote it. I make it and then me and my family uses it. And then we see the results. If it's a go, then I promote it.
Okay.
And I did see the difference.
So do you create products for individuals? So if I say to you, I have dry skin, and this lady next to me, she has oily skin, and the one behind me, she has. So you're able to create a soap for myself, and then each individual.
Mm-hmm. I have different soaps, different shea butters for different things. Like shea butter is usually like the plain, this one right here, the yellow one.
That's my joint.
Right, but I make this shea butter is more like a cream.
Okay.
And this is one of my best sellers, is the vanilla one, because it's light on your skin, and it makes your complexion radiate.
So one more question.
Yes.
Woman like myself, live at a certain age right now, she get them hot flashes. You have something for that. Because
if I don't have
the hot flash woman is always forgotten about. And that's the woman that takes care of everybody after and before.
And if I don't have something for it, I will do the research to get something for it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what she's talking about. That's what she's talking about. That's what it's about. Can I ask you about, can I get personal?
Yes, go ahead.
You have children?
Yes, I do.
How many children you have?
4.
4 children. Can you tell us about children? With 2 boys, 2 girls?
2 boys, 2 girls.
2 boys. So you're a mother and an entrepreneur.
Yes.
How do you mix that? How do you blend that entrepreneurship? Because there's a lot of entrepreneur women that's scared. Say, I have children. I can't do this business. How do you blend that? How do you?
I have to blend it because I want to teach them that you can create your own job and you don't have to work for nobody. So I have to be the example. So how I'm going to work for somebody else and tell them you could be your own, you could make your own business, and I'm not doing it.
And you guys also work together because you use the products on them, so it's like a family organization.
Exactly.
Are they your guinea pigs?
They're not guinea pigs.
Then what are they?
They're just the testers. They're not guinea pigs. Don't call them guinea pigs.
Don't call them. They might beat me up.
Yeah.
I seen your son.
You seen them?
I don't want no trouble. I don't want young, strong. I don't want no trouble chasing me down. I don't want. You've done a great job, man.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Brad.
You know, I'm really proud of you. I've been watching you, man.
Thank you.
I've been watching the growth of your company, man.
Thank you.
I said, this is great, man.
To
see you growing and see you thinking. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I knew you when you first started.
I know. You sure you was one of my first customers.
You didn't have no labels.
Now I do.
It was just straight up. You can sell straight up. It was straight up. I said, you look like you took a soda can and put it in. To see you grow is so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're a beautiful sister.
Thank you.
And the friendship is so great because it's great when you meet an entrepreneur and you're able to call them and say, hey, this is my situation. And then I get slick because I can't afford no psychologists and shit. So I call you and buy a couple products and I start talking you to death. So I really like that you're an executive that cares.
Yeah.
You're a CEO that cares. Because I spend a lot of money with Verizon and all these other great companies. But I can't call Verizon. I can call you.
Definitely.
I can call you. Let's support our entrepreneurs.
Yeah, we got to.
You know what I'm saying? I can call her and say, oh, I need a shea butter for my son. I'm going on a hot date. I'm going to shea butter for a week. And then I slide the other shit in. You know, my son is starting to smoke too much blunts. You know what I'm saying? And then she started talking to me. My other son don't want to go to college. I slide that shit in. So I can pay her $20 for some products and I get $300 worth of psychology. And that's a great beauty about entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Let's support our entrepreneurs. That's great with you, Mecca. Because you're not only the CEO, you're the COO. You're the creative director of daily operation. And then you spend your time with me. And you didn't have to take the time to come here today. You did it. You came here to talk about your product. I appreciate you. Your son was sick. Your car was hit. And you still came. We need you. How can they find you?
They can find me on Facebook or Instagram at neckasnaturalbeauty.com. And you can also call me. I have my business cards here with me. My number is 718-844-1097.
Oh, say it again. They're going to be flooding your cars. They're going to be flooding y'all. They're going to have to get a new phone. Because I had 43. I put my first joint up right now at 43 on YouTube because iTunes ain't approved me yet, right, for my podcast. So I went to iTunes with the joint, right? We went to iTunes with the joint. But first we went to YouTube because iTunes ain't improve us, right? So we had like 43 views, like probably like 6. We had 43, right? We had 6,000, and that ain't a lot. Niggas got 44 million and all this crazy shit. Rihanna, I ain't Rihanna. I can't sing. I love hip hop, but I just can't sing. So we got like 6,000. You put your phone on, that shit gonna be ringing. Say it again.
718-844-1097.
And where can they reach you on Facebook?
They can meet me on Facebook at Mecca's Natural Beauty.
Mecca.
And I make deliveries.
Ooh. Not if I'm in Denver.
Why I can't ship it? You.
Is your shipping free?
Could it be, depending on what you buy?
Depends on what you buy. I like that. It's just a great to just have you here.
Thank you. Thank
great
you.
to just see you just do your own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what this platform is about. Entrepreneurs doing their thing. He said it started with the mind.
That's where
and
everything
you're doing
starts.
your thing. And we appreciate
Can
you.
I get into some of your products?
Yeah, let's get into the product.
What is the difference between this soap and that soap?
This is all the same soap. This is lavender scented soap. You know, lavender is known for calming, relaxing. So that's what this soap. I have. Your
soap cleanse and change your energy?
Yes, definitely. Because I use the natural essential oils, and that's like aromatherapy.
Aromatherapy.
So you get clean and get therapy.
Yeah.
You study the research in these places?
Yeah, that's more than soap.
Research?
I studied the research of whatever I use, the natural oils, the essential oils, what they're good for. Because, I'm into naturals, not just natural products, but natural healing as well.
Natural healing as well.
Organic. Is this stuff organic?
Yes. This the soaps is.
All organic. So some you said only the soaps are, but your other product is
raw products like raw shea butter. Yes, all of them. Everything. Everything is natural. Coconut oil, vitamin E, whatever oils that olive oil.
My wife likes the oatmeal.
The oatmeal soap.
Do you just open a can of oatmeal? I use oatmeal. I be wondering,
it's oatmeal in the oatmeal soap, and it's oatmeal and
do you cook oatmeal?
No, it don't have to be.
You pour it out of the oatmeal. Do you Quaker oats?
Quakers at that. no on brands, Quaker.
Oh, Quaker, you just no frill.
No frill.
So you don't go to China and get the big bag. Coming back with a big bag on your back and shit. $3 for the 30-pound shit and all that.
No.
Okay. So
the facial scrub, the body scrubs, Domino sugar, yeah.
Okay. So you're doing. I like that, man. We really appreciate you, man.
So the difference between your shea butters is just the smell.
The smell. This one right here, the scented one, the lavender one is more for dry skin. But I recommend if you want it for dry skin, not to get it with a scent.
Oh, okay. With a dry scent, if you have a dry skin, you recommend not to get it with a scent. But if you have oily skin, it's okay.
It's fine.
Why?
This one, the one that's made like cream is better because it's light, and then it won't be so oily on your face.
Can I get that back here? Can I get that back
this
here?
one? Sure.
No, sharing is expensive. If she expensive, she got money. Don't be giving no back. She charged Wendy. We gonna charge her. It's dope to just to be a part is to see you grow, see your process, because it's very important about the process.
Thank you, definitely. The process sacrifices you got to make to be an entrepreneur. People don't want to go through that.
They don't want to go through that. And that's dope. That's dope that you go through the process. And I know it's been up and down. Yeah. Can you tell us some of the good times and the bad times of what you've been with your product? We're going through this company. Good times. First the bad times, then we go to the good times.
To be honest, I really can't say there was any bad times. It was down times because I didn't have the time to invest into it to do what I had to do to make it because of the post office. But pretty much everything is going good. Because the product is good. If the product wasn't good, then I would be like, all right, I had some down times. But every time I use the product or give it to someone, they buy it. However, as gifts, whatever, I give it out a lot for birthday gifts and stuff.
Okay.
And that's how I promote it as well. So basically, everybody loves it. Everybody. Not one person I came across that said that they didn't.
That's true. My wife loves it, and I love it. My family loves it. We appreciate you.
Exactly.
Can you tell me it's good time? What's anything good about it? It's a good time. You said the bad times. What's the bad times? Ain't even bad times. What's the good times?
The good times.
Like one of the most happiest times or of your career with this?
With this, the most happiest time my career with this was when I was out from the post office and it paid for my son's private bus. It paid for us to eat, and it held us down until we get over that hump.
Oh, everybody that's in the audience will make sure they will get a free gift of C Mecca's natural beauty products. Yeah, that's sold out. Everybody gonna get that. Thank you, C Mecca, for coming.
Thank you
we
for
really
having
appreciate
me.
you, man. Entrepreneurs. Let's support our entrepreneurs, man.
That's a fact.
What's your website? She got her phone number. She got her Facebook. You can contact her. We appreciate you. C Mecca, this shit is sold out because we got an audience here. Everybody, I ain't Oprah. I'm gonna find some kind of way to pay for this shit. I ain't got no money. I ain't Oprah giving away shit like that. I'm gonna find some kind of way. But this, everything you have in your bag and everything gonna be sold out. We really appreciate you coming through. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
We got another guest coming up, man. We gonna rock and roll. We gonna keep rock and roll. I gotta take a piss. Can we take a piss? Piss break? I don't know if I'm getting in trouble. Should I say that? I'm gonna get in trouble for that.
It's our shit. We do what we want.
It's our podcast. We do what I want. I take a piss break.
That's
Be back in 2 minutes. It's amazing how, and it's a blessing to see how someone takes a business from such a small idea. And I watched her grow. And I told you about her a while ago.
Yeah, you did.
To see her grow into such a phenomenon. Yeah. Everybody's buying her products and everybody loves it.
Yeah.
And for me to see it, and it's a joy to me to have a platform. So her to propel hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, C Mecca. C Mecca. One more time, C Mecca. That's a great feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? And we have to roll on because we ain't got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Feds be watching. And I ain't doing no crazy shit to shoot no podcast. That shit ain't worth 20 years in Attica.
Nope.
So we pool our money together to get a little space so we can shoot these podcasts, so we can have these entrepreneurs and independent artists to come out and say what they're doing and
that's a fact.
Encourage them to keep moving. Let them know it's okay. The process. Love the process. Shout out to Gary V. Shout out to Nori. We forgot to shout out Nori last podcast.
Shout out to Nori last Shout out Taxstone.
That's you know what I'm saying? Those are the guys. Because I always say men are motivated by desperation or inspiration.
Yep.
And they inspired us. So shout out to Nori. Taxstone.
Free Taxstone.
And that's cool. And I like, other dudes that the social media podcast. I also like Tax Flynn. I mean nigga named something Flynn. I'm fucked up right now. Something Flynn. I'll get to it next time. We got some guests. Another guest coming in to wrap up this podcast, our podcast.
Yep.
Our podcast.
It's a fact.
My dude, this is our podcast.
It's our shit.
This is our breakfast color. We are the Social Corner podcast.
That's a fact.
Catch us on iTunes, YouTube, Google Play, Spotify, Rock Nation. You see us. I ain't wearing your hat for nothing.
Oh, unless you got the Rock Nation.
That's right.
We coming for Rock Nation. You looking for that deal?
Free marketing. We gotta talk to you about.
We got no other choice. So
you gonna come for us, so
no
we gonna
further
come for
ado,
them.
I gotta bring on somebody I've been watching. I'm a social media. I'll be looking at IG.
Social media freak.
I'm an old head. I be looking and watching. I seen the dude doing his thing. There was one dude doing this thing. Because I be shouting dudes out on the gram. Sometimes the dudes be acting funny. I seen a dude that's really power hitting on the gram. See, the funny thing about I hit some smaller dudes on the gram, they be acting funny. I hit French and he reply. It might not even be French, but he got a team that replies. And that's the key. That's why French is where he at, and a lot of them is where they at.
They're Honda Accord niggas.
And he a Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti. Right? So I shouted some dude out, and this nigga be all over the world. And I shouted him out. He's all over, traveling. And I shouted and said, hey, I got this little podcast thing going. I see what you doing with your website. I see what you doing. And he answered.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I said, I'm shooting on this day. He said, yo, I'm flying to New York just for that, bro. But I ain't really got time for all that. but I'll come in for you. What's the time? And without further ado, represent this mother. The dude came in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him talk about it. I've been watching his little thing. He got a little website. I support him. I buy some fly stuff from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got a little website called Easter Fresh.
Easter
Fresh. I be watching everything he do.
That's a fact.
I be like a freak. I like a stalker. like a stalker. He like my man. You ain't gotta hit me this much. No, but that's my job. I thank you, my brother. Ariel Lee. Ariel Lee, man.
What's going on, baby?
I want to thank you for flying in and seeing me, man. Yo, some dudes
That's
be
a
asking,
fact.
you
Thank
gotta
you for
fly
coming,
me in. They be like, you gotta fly me in. They want hotels and all that. I appreciate you for coming into my podcast, man. I ain't no big dude. For you to actually come in to sit with us, take out your busy schedule all over the world, styling people, and you hit me with the email. You said, bro, I'm fly, but I don't style myself. My wife styles me. I said, I can't afford to bring both of y'all in. One of y'all gotta stay where y'all at. Either you gonna come or she gonna come. But I can't get both of y'all in here. I appreciate you, brother, man, for coming in and sitting with us. You're an entrepreneur. We appreciate you for coming in. Tell us who you are, where you from, and what you be about, bro.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me.
Okay.
Shout out to the Social Corner. Shout out to GT Vision. I represent Harlem, west side of Harlem, Grand Projects. My name is AC though. So I just thought I always had a passion to get into fashion. You know, we come from Harlem.
Okay.
You could be broke, but you
fly.
You better not be bumming.
Right.
That's the culture.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So I always had a passion for, fashion, and I was just trying to figure out how could I get into this lane and represent a whole bunch of designers at one time. So I thought about creating a website where I could sell other people's product on the website. And then as we go along and we grow bigger, try to think of creating some stuff for my own self, like come up with some pieces for Easter Fresh and, try to make it fly dope and limited. I want to do limited and make it dope, you know what I mean? But you can't get this from everywhere else, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if it's sold out, like exclusive, exclusive pieces, and try to collaborate with all these dope designers, because, they put a lot of work into their craft. So, I want to big them up, and that's just another way to, create a hustle for myself and just get in the game.
You sound limited. You acting like a Kanye ass nigga.
Yeah.
You want your joint limited.
Kanye ass nigga. Yeah. You can only get Aisha Fry. You know what I mean? This is different. Yeah, definitely.
So fashion been in your mind, because everybody been telling me about you. They say Acito. They call some dudes call you Lee, Acito, all these crazy names and everything. And they say you're the flyest dude representing them Dominicans. They say them Dominicans. And let's not get
that's the first I heard that.
Let's not get it twisted.
It's some fly Dominicans, though.
They are the hot people right now. Let's get in New York, the Dominicans are the hot people, and they say Dominicans kind of study you for fashion. How did you get this? Like, how did you put this together that you are so fly that everybody want to mimic you?
I mean, I think fly comes from within. So you gotta come from within. You gotta have the confidence. You know what I mean? And I see it as getting fly as an expression of who you are. You could express and express yourself.
Right.
So it takes time to go pick up an outfit and get dressed and go to school and have the girls on, people on. It takes time. There's an art to that. So that's the whole thing about fashion. I always fell in love with like how people react to what you're wearing, and they don't understand how long it took you to pick up this act, or what you had to do to pick up that. So I just fell in love with the fascination of getting fly and expressing myself through clothes.
Let me ask you something. What motivates you to start doing your own thing? Because you got a lot of good design out there. So what motivates you to say, fuck putting my money into them? Let me design some shit so niggas could put their money into me.
I just thought to make it exclusive, eventually I wanted to create some pieces that represent Easter Fresh. You know what I'm saying? And just try to sell it along with all the other dope designers. You know what I mean? And hopefully, just to test it out. Hopefully, it picks up and people want Easter Fresh clothes, not everything else. So it's just all I'm putting in a melting pot and just. See what happens.
Let me ask you, Lee. I know you came in on a private jet. You got the ladies with you. She want to wipe you down.
Oh yeah,
because he's sweating. She said, "Wipe Lee down because he's sweating. Get him wiped down because he's sweating." Them private jets cost money. Them private jets cost money. We know you're here on a private jet. We appreciate you. And it's dope that you would come and take the time with us because a lot of dudes be acting funny. They ain't even got nowhere near who you are. And I watch you, you know what I'm saying, with outside of fashion, with the real estate and everything that's going on, and you came to take the time out to us. I'm going to ask you this question. Let me take you back. Was you always fly?
I mean, no, I'm not gonna say I was always fly. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a Dominican kid and grew up in Harlem, so I always watch the brothers. You know, the brothers. You know, they put it together, put it aside. You know, Rich, Al, other people. Then probably people in my neighborhood. You know, I always watch old school dudes put it together, the Dapper Dans, you know, that shit. And that was the fascination. That's where it all started. Like, damn, I want to be like the hottest dope boy on the block, or whoever. You know what I mean? The flyest pretty boy dude, get all the girls, dudes on the fire. And I was like, damn, I'm fashionable. This is lit. This is like you ain't even gotta have money, but as long as you fly, you get accepted. And it's just a good feeling. It's like, oh, and that's where it all started from.
That's a good look.
But then you create your own style within your own feel. You play with it, you know?
Right. Where do you get it from? Like, because I watch you. When I put something together, sometimes when I gotta go somewhere, I said, now let me look at your page. I start looking at you. I said, what this nigga wearing? You know what I'm saying? I said, what he wearing?
Know, honestly, like, I always look at magazines, you know what I'm saying? Like people I consider fly as, you know, celebrity or just a regular person I might consider fly. You know, you take notes and you just try to implement a little bit. You don't try to swagger jack the whole style. You take a little bit of style and just put it into your shit and just finesse it and make it your own. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
And then people just start recognizing this is fly cat. And it's a checker for you. You know
that's dope. That's dope. I was also looking, you know, because I dig deep. I'm a journalist. You know what I'm saying? I dig deep. I see that, and I don't want to get personal on this, and we'll go back to another level of this, but I want to get. I see you post stuff with your mother and your sister. I see your sister, I mean, without getting personal, how's your family?
Oh, family's good. Thank God. I mean, you know.
Thank God. Mom's good. Mom's good. Sister good. But I see your sister. She reminds me like Black Power.
Nah, my sister is
Dominican, but she's like for the people.
She's like she's into church. She's into the people. She's like a little activist.
That's dope.
She like helping other people.
That's dope. That's dope.
I look up to her, honestly, like her strength and, you know, how she is. Like, she really helpful and really into the community, trying to make a change. I could never see myself do stuff like
but
that.
That's dope. That's dope, and I appreciate that. And I watch that, man. And I watch you on your mother's birthday, how you kiss her. And I don't want to be a stalker. I mean, I've been watching you, and I ain't on nothing else and no crazy, but I've been watching you, and it's just that you're overall, man, as a gentleman, and this podcast is about, you know, we're about entrepreneurs, and we're about the struggle and developing in the person, the individual, because sometimes we sit and think we would like to have this person, but he don't fit what we looking for. You fit what we looking for, and we appreciate you, the family man.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? The family man, the essence of who you are. And we appreciate you. Because when we find an entrepreneur that we appreciate, we all should support this. The Easter Fresh.
Easter Fresh.
What is Easter Fresh?
Easter Fresh is about, you know how you wake up Easter Sunday. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about this outfit. You trying to go, either you going to church or you going to Jacob Javison or you going egg hunt. But you want to be the flyest motherfucker, picking out these eggs or going to take this shit. You just want to be fly and just kill the scene where everybody's talking about you.
Yeah.
So Easter Fresh,
an hour later or a week later. You know what I'm saying?
So Easter Fresh is to be Easter Fresh all year round.
Easter Fresh all year round. You know what I'm saying? People like getting fresh. It's not, you don't just get fresh on Easter. You want to get fresh all year round.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And it's for the people that's into that culture. You know what I mean? They don't care like he said, your jeans cost $1,800. I don't care. Another person be like, I ain't spending $1,800.
Those be the plainest ones, yeah.
What the you know what I'm saying? I could do this and that. But some people that's into the culture like, nah, $1,800, that's what we doing. Because the next man can't afford these jeans. And that's what makes you exclusive. Because your shit costs $1,800 and the next nigga can't wear that. Ain't too many people wearing that. That's what Easter Fresh is really about. You being exclusive to your own self being exclusive. You know what I mean? You consider, I'm Easter Fresh, nigga. What? You can't tell me I ain't Easter Fresh. You know what I mean? I can't tell you I ain't Easter Fresh.
What's some of the obstacles you came through as far as your personal life to get you to the level of getting to the level of Easter Fresh? Was you always Easter Fresh, or that made you go through something?
We could write a book on Howard, and I'm still like, I got ways to go to where I'm at. We could write a book about it. Nah, that's a good question though. You asking that, and I want to just like what I'm about to say is for the people that you could mess up, you could go to jail. And you could get felonies, but the message I want to give to the youth is like, don't ever give up on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you can always make something out of yourself, even if you got 3-4 felonies, like myself. You know what I'm saying? You know where we come from. So my whole thing is like, I just want to motivate the youth, or motivate the people that been through jail and can't get a job when they come home, and you know what I mean, and trying to do right. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with working, busting your ass, and then putting that money that you attain working, busting your ass into a business. You know what I'm saying? Because they not gonna give us nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find a hustle in you and create a lane for your own self. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way you really gonna make it in this world right now, especially now, the time we live in. You know what I mean? So you gotta have that fire in you and just figure it out. Whatever it is, working on for I pack bags, I sold cards, I picked up cans, you know what I'm saying? I sold cardboard and tooling. Like nigga, we hustling, whatever it takes. I gotta sell arms, whatever, but figure it out and just implement it to your own style and just start your own company and go full-fledged with it and take it however it goes,
However it goes, that's dope.
However it goes.
Put that website together to put those Easter Fresh things, and I'm a fan of Easter Fresh. I bought some things from there, and dude said, "Yo, you looking young, you looking fly, you looking young as ever." That's what they tell me when I buy Easter Fresh. When I go Easter Fresh, they're like, "Yo, you looking fly." You know what I'm saying? So that's out there, man. It's EasterFresh.com.
EasterFresh.com. You can find us on EasterFresh NYC on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
What's some of the stuff y'all got up there?
We got PRPS, we got Nike, we got Puma, we got a list of other stuff. We're gonna have some female stuff, kids stuff, kids. There's a lot of stuff.
As far as like the Easter Fresh stuff though, your shit. Which I got like t-shirts, hoodies, jeans, jackets.
We got a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? So we try to bring a lot of different designers. It don't matter about the season, you know what I mean? We just got a little bit of everything. We just try to sell it out as it go, you know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be like a piece. We got 20 pieces. Nah, it's probably like be 2-3 pieces. So it's a little.
You don't want everybody having it. Nah. And I like that because I like the shop. I don't like everybody.
I don't want everybody to have the same stuff. I think that's a little tacky, a little corny. You gotta be creative with this shit. You know what I mean? Creativity comes a long way in being fly too. You know what I mean? Like be creative. You know?
What is that Easter Fresh?
What's your price average? Is it high end?
No, it's not high end. It's basically it's affordable for anybody. You know what I mean? I want to make it affordable. I want to make it the Alibaba of fashion.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
We know you've been doing your research. Playboy, you've been doing your research. And say Alibaba.
Yeah, the Alibaba.
No, you've been doing your research.
Nah, the Alibaba is
the city you came from, because I researched you. I watched you, and I don't know if I should say this. I watched you. At some point, you was playing for some small college basketball. You was nice. You was nice in basketball. I see you. You was nice in basketball. I've been watching you. I also watch you as you do the real estate. I don't want you to go deep into the real estate because we don't have a lot of money in the studio. Is rapping or something. Just touch on the real estate because I will ask you and I beg you as a person that I've been watching and I'm a fan of you. And I'm not afraid to say that I'm a friend of you, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you what you're doing, and if maybe you could come back again and talk about real estate, because I've been watching you as you do your other Instagram on your Instagram, far as your real estate. Can you tell us something about your real estate? Is this something that Easter Fresh in the real estate? Because I need you to come back with the real estate. What made you go into real estate?
The hustler in me, you know what I mean? And just, looking at an opportunity, being aware of the surrounding where I'm at, and just taking advantage of properties that's under $10,000 or $5,000, you know what I'm saying? And they abandoned. And I just was like, yo, this is another way of how I could create wealth, not just for myself, but I could pass it along, to my family, or if I have a kid, I could pass it along to them. But it all started being in the penitentiary. That's where it all started at, you know what I mean? Doing my footwork, homework, reading shit, you know what I mean? Making the best of a bad situation, you know what I mean? That's where it all started for. And then, when I came out, I didn't initially go into it, you know what I mean? But as I, filled my way out, and just as I left New York and just transitioned, and where I was at, I was just seeing this is a pot of gold. Like, I was just seeing money, like Scrooge McDuck, like, wait a minute, hold up.
Right.
This is the lane, like, I could really change, not my life, but my family life and people that I really care about.
And your inspiration.
Can I ask you something? Like, what kind of houses do you look for? Like, are you looking for like?
I'm basically
like when you go house hunting. Like, what do you look for?
2 stories, 3-story houses. So you know what I mean? Because it's better. You can make more money off of it. You fix it up and then.
So for like the new homeowners that's looking into buying foreclosure home, what do you tell them to look out for? Like, as far as I know, some people say like check the heating system,
I mean, I would advise you that you go and look at the property, and try to, and if you're gonna create a team, because you need a team, create a team of people you could trust and people that got your best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? And also form a LLC so it won't tap into your personal savings or anything if anything was to happen. You know what I mean? But really go in there and you could tell, you could look and you could tell, and then just find somebody with more experience that you have. And then they'll go in there with you and they'll tell you like, nah, this is a pretty good buy. Or I don't think it's going to take a lot of money to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about buying it, fixing it, and then being able to rent it out if you want to hold it or sell it right away. So, but it's a lot more to it. But basically, those are basically the things. That's how I went about it. You know what I'm saying? Are
you into like renting it out or selling it, or you just go with the flow?
Right now, I'm trying to hold it and build the portfolio and rent it out in rooms because you make more money.
You're a smart gentleman. You're an inspiration to not only the Dominican people, but all people. And I really want to thank you. And I ask you to keep doing your thing. And I know you at the time. I know your pilot. You're sitting in Teterboro Airport. You got to get out of here.
Can I get a question?
One question, please. One question. Turn this way. One question. Last question. They're asking us to wrap up.
Who is the woman behind this fine man? Because there's got to be a woman that put that fine man to where he's at. Because behind every man is a great woman with a great mind. Barack Obama and Michelle Obama.
There you go.
Who you got?
I got this beautiful lady, and I think you'll have to turn that camera over here to the left of you. Right here. Miss Donna Diva. Add on Instagram. Nah, but honestly, she really helps me out. She's really supportive. She's down, like definition of ride or die. She's really with everything. She's very helpful.
So with any cultural experience, like men and women, like a man will come up and he'll just shine. Where actually is the woman, because the host of the show is not here without the consent of his wife.
What is true?
Because he said earlier today, what you do with the money that was in the account. She approved it. Like yourself. You taking the Learjet, I'm getting on it with you. It'll wait for the woman that only has the fresh money. the girl that has the fresh money. Now, the people that got the Easter fresh money, get that. But let's cater to the people that just have the fresh money. And so the line itself, the clothing, the website, the look. Now, Nike's selling them for 80. If I can get them from you for 40, I'm Easter fresh. And I didn't tell nobody.
That's right. Thank you, everyone, for coming through here, man. We appreciate you. Definitely. Man. You're an inspiration, man. Entrepreneur. When we find entrepreneurs like you, we like to support you, man.
Yeah.
We like to support. Where they can find it? Easterfresh.com.
Easterfresh.com. At Easterfresh NYC on Instagram, on Twitter, and Facebook. And yeah, and just we just working working hard.
Because you're a dude that inspires a whole. I mean, when they look at when they talk about Love and Hip Hop, which is one of the hottest shows, they talk about the Dominicans. That the hottest girl in there was that girl. What's her name? The girl that I didn't think that
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Yeah,
Her boyfriend was Dominican. Everything surrounds about, and you inspire them. You're an inspiration to them. The culture. Keep up the good work. We thank you, man. And you took the time out. A person who's an influencer took the time out to come with us, who influences the whole culture. We thank you, man. And just keep having me.
Thanks for having me.
God, man. You talk about a guy.
I'm gonna bring you some shit next time. Next time, I'm gonna bring you some shit. Y'all can hold me to that.
Come back.
Yeah, because it was too quick. It was too quick. The time. Next time I got you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Cheeto.
Y'all looking, bro.
What's your name? Ariel. I am Cheeto. Thank you. We gonna sign out now, man. We thank everybody for coming out. We love y'all, man. Keep up the views. Keep up. Download the podcast.
Social Corner Podcast.
Any questions? The Social Corner Podcast at gmail.com. I mean, we on YouTube. The Social Corner Podcast at YouTube. We on iTunes, Google Play, The Social Corner Podcast. I mean, we got it, man. Just keep supporting us. We appreciate y'all. Every download, every view, we appreciate y'all. Every subscribe, we appreciate. Like, subscribe, we appreciate y'all. This we coming out of our own pocket. We want to just keep this going on. Please, we're not asking for no money. Just ask for the subscribe, like,
and download. That's a fact.
Please. The Social Corner Podcast. Thank you for C Mecca for coming through. Miss Wendy Wells for coming through. And the most jet flying all over the world. Lee Ariel. I am Cito. On Instagram. I am Cito. Thank you. Most Dominican flyest individual in the world. Thank you. I am Tommy Israel. This is free. Thank you.